Alexander investigates the intricate spider's web in the corner. The spider who lives there is not amused. Alexander feels the tiny pinprick of the spider's bite and the slow burning of her poison.
Well, shit.
Tickets up.
Oh, I guess we died.
Why do you think they call her a widow?
Nah. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and a very big welcome back to you, and I hope you're having a fantastic day today. And we are playing some more King's Quest 6. So in the last episode, we got the pearl from the oyster so that the oyster can go to sleep, and now we're going to do some island hopping, and we're going to do some searching.
Piles of stacked books, looking ready to topple at any moment, have been arranged haphazardly on the sandy ground.
It's a bookworm.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize these books had an owner. I'm in need of a rare book.
No owner? All books have owners, my good man. And this book owner, Bookworm to you, wouldn't part with one of his books for anything.
Isn't there something I can do for you to pay for the book?
He's being a jerk.
Let's see. Do you have an itinerant clause?
No. No clauses at all, I'm afraid.
As an exception, you always should.
Don't mind oxymoron and diphthong. They're fairly limited grammatical principles, you know. Let's see. A marsh pig that does Texas?
No. I'm afraid not.
A dangling participle?
I'm fresh out.
A purple fiddle whacker?
No, I don't think so. Sorry.
An idiosyncrasy, perhaps?
Afraid not.
Ha! Then what good are you?
So, we need to go and find him something so that we can steal one of his books. But we also...
Wow. Hiya, gorgeous. Oh, what a luscious-looking hunk of flesh you are.
Oh, yes, I am.
Thank you, I guess. Who are you?
How charming of you to pretend not to know. I'm Black Widow, of course. The femme fatale of all femme fatales. Know what I mean? You know, I was just thinking it was time I found my 50th, another husband. It would be quite a horror, an honor to have me as a bride. Just look at my beautiful weaving. It's so light, so delicate. You'll never want to leave my little nest.
Oh, baby.
It is a lovely web, but my heart is elsewhere, I'm afraid.
Oh, drat! The loss is yours. I'm sure you'll change your mind once you consider the advantages. That scrap of paper blew into my web from those books over there. The wind just thinks it can deposit anything here.
An intricately detailed spider's web has been spun between a pile of books and a small tree.
Now, how do I do this?
Don't touch that thread!
Alexander snatches the scrap of parchment, curious to see what's written on it.
Yoink. Love.
The wind blows the scrap of paper from Alexander's hand, but he remembers what it said well enough.
Okay, so we're done here until we get stuff for the bookworm.
Milkweed thrives near the mucky swamp. Small bottles filled with milk grow on it like fruit. The fallen log has a good-sized knot or bump.
Can I talk to him?
That bump on the log does not look particularly conversational to Alexander.
No, they're all so cute.
Vines of sweet ripening tomatoes climb up little wooden posts. Unless Alexander is mistaken, those plants must be baby's tears. Alexander takes a close look at the tomato in the ground. It appears to be darker than those on the vines.
What are you staring at there, boy? Go away, you rootless thing, you! Yeah.
Yep, that tomato is definitely rotten. Is that lettuce growing in the garden? It looks a little chilled. Why, it must be ice.
It's iceberg
Alexander
lettuce.
picks a head of iceberg lettuce.
Ye gads! Is that cold?
A colorful array of snapdragons stand guard to one side of the path. There appears to be a hole in the garden wall.
We're gonna look through the hole.
Through the hole in the wall, Alexander sees a land that resembles a giant chessboard. Wow, it really is a hole in the wall. Zounds, those wallflowers sure are shy, and the snapdragons are awfully protective of them. Alexander can't even get close to the wallflowers without causing quite a stir.
Okay, so let's go through here.
Excuse me, what land lies beyond?
What land? Chessboard land, you knave.
I see. And is Chessboard Land part of the land of the Green Isles?
It is the home of the red and white queens, rulers of the Isle of Wonder, fairest of the islands that owe loyalty to the king of the land of the Green Isles. But perhaps not for long.
What do you mean?
What is the purpose of unity with the great king and queen dead? The princess is worth serving, but the feud with the other isles is strong.
And here come the queens.
I must insist, Your Highness. I shall send the lump of coal to the Vizier and the Princess as a present for their wedding, and that's the end of it.
And I suppose you'll leave me with only this stupid spoiled egg to send, Your Highness. I want to impress the new king and queen of the realm as much as you do. As queen of this island, I have every right to that lump of coal.
Who isn't queen of this isle? The lump of coal is in my possession. Therefore, I shall do as I please with it. Besides, there's nothing wrong with that spoiled egg.
The egg, though delightfully spoiled, is not nearly so valuable as the lump of coal, and you know it. Your Highness always got to carry the singing stone. It's not fair that you get the coal, too.
That doesn't count. The singing stone was stolen by that horrid beast. I should get to keep the coal just because my stone was stolen.
It wasn't your stone. It belonged to the Isle of Wonder treasury. Your Highness always thinks that everything is hers.
Excuse me, my good man, but could you settle an argument for us?
Which of us should get to carry the coal and which the egg? Remember, white is the color of deserving truth and virtue.
Quiet, your highness, and let him make up his own mind. I, for one, shall be more proper, and not even mention the fact that red is the color of love.
I'm sorry, your majesties. I'm partial to both red and white, but I'm afraid that I don't know how to solve your problem. One of you will just have to be gracious and allow the other the lump of coal.
What a ridiculously stupid idea.
Quite ludicrous.
He was a lot of help, wasn't he?
Oh, yes. Obviously a man of high intelligence.
Well, they
The
weren't
lump of
very
coal
nice at
goes
all.
much better with my gown anyway. Black and red are imperial colors.
Oh, you left your scarf.
That's the
My scarf
silliest
now.
thing I ever heard. Red does not go with anything, being much too self-conscious. White is the perfect accompaniment to any color.
Oh, they argue like sisters.
Alexander picks up the Red Queen's scarf.
And we are now done on this island. For now. I was just making sure I had everything. And now we need to go to the Isle of the Beast.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation. There's an odd little creature dangling from that tree branch.
Hello, friend. Aren't you an odd-looking little fellow?
I'm not odd-looking, you are.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you could speak.
Speak not. Funny is, speech I am and nothing but.
You?
Alexander has a love poem from a book in the bookshop. Alexander is carrying, oddly enough, a sentence. It says, "Where are you going?"
I think that is what I need, if I remember correctly.
Alexander holds the sentence out to the creature.
This sentence seems in need of an ending. Perhaps you could finish it?
Where are you going? Where are you going? Know what I do? Where are you going to? Like you I do. Go I with you?
Yay, we got a pet. We just shoved a pet down our shirt.
Well, that was certainly interesting. It looks like Alexander now has a passenger.
Well, who doesn't like pets?
A pond lies across the path. The water boils as if over some magical flame. The forest is dotted with clumps of wild mushrooms.
So, remember our melting iceberg lettuce.
Hoping to cool down the boiling pond, Alexander throws in a head of iceberg lettuce. The pond's water slowly stops boiling, cooled by the ice. It still looks hot, but bearable.
Bath time.
Alexander decides to brave the steaming pond.
Ouch! Ow! Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Yeah.
ouch!
The pond is no longer boiling, but it's hardly bathwater.
That is actually like me when I get in the
Alexander takes the old hunter's lamp from the tree.
I have
As
my
Alexander
bathwater
continues
so
down the
freaking hot.
path, he gets the strange feeling that he's being watched.
Come on over here and see what I'm doing with these flowers. Never mind that stone fella on top of the gate. He won't hurt you any. He's just there to scare you.
Oh no, he's gonna kill me. So we just picked up a brick, and as you can see,
You aren't
he's
gonna
moving.
listen to me, are you? Well, we'll just see about that.
That's odd. The gardener just disappeared.
Yeah, that would have been death. I may just do a video of all the deaths in this game, because there's plenty of ways to die. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will be
Alexander
back for the
pulls
next
out his
episode.
magic map. Alexander feels a
Where we're gonna
strange
head
pulling
to
sensation.
the Isle of Wonder again. This is where we started the episode. If you like what you see, ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and come on back.